Hi everybody, it's Cheryl from Yikes, I'm a chicken mom, and we are now, I think the chicks are 7 weeks old, and I wanted to take you inside the coop. They moved in here last week, and I just want to give you a little update and see what's going on with the chickos. I know the lighting is kind of dark in here, but look, can you see them all laying there around the mirror? A couple of them are up there on the roost. Hey, before we go in, take a look, check out this floor. This is the floor that Rooster Daddy put down for me. We found it like at Ollie's, really cheap. And it looks like wood floor, vinyl. And I'm loving this floor, and I'm thinking, I want this floor in my bathroom. It's really pretty. And we put it then all throughout the coop. Of course, you can't see that because there's chips on there. But I want to just show you my chicks and tell you what's going on this week. The changes that I've noticed. Oh, that hum that you hear, that's the fan. I've got a fan going on. It's a beautiful day here today in Ohio, but I just like to make sure that the air is moving since they can't get outside yet. I'm keeping them inside this run, or inside the coop. Oh, they'll be in here a week. Like I said, I want this place to imprint on them that this is home, this is where they sleep, this is safe, before I start letting them outside. And hopefully that will happen this coming week. We'll see. We've started work on the run for them, setting the posts, and so I think there's a good possibility this week we can visit with them outside in their new run. So anyway, let's go inside. And Rooster Daddy put this on a sliding barn door rail, which we found on like Amazon or somewhere, Hay Needle, or I don't know exactly where we found it, but it was really cheap, like 20-some bucks. I was really tickled. But anyway, here we are. 7 weeks old. And my goodness, they're really growing. I know the light here is bad because of that open door, but I just want to see if you can, I don't know if that helps it or not, but that's Beulah, the Barnevelder there, and behind her is Jen, our blue Americana. It's actually my granddaughter's chicken. Look what's going on down here around my feet. We've got the little people pecking at my shoestrings and my pants, and sometimes they miss on the pants, go a little too far and grab me instead, and that hurts. Anyway, when I move around here, they keep wanting to congregate around my feet. So that's Bertha the Barred Rock. There's Esther, lovely Queen Esther, the Easter Egger. And again, there's Beulah. I don't know if you can see her. Look how pretty her feathers are. Ooh, that girl's wearing her feathers like a queen. She's a beauty. Ow, ow, ow. And there's Agnes the Australorp. Opal the Orpington. And I don't know if you see this. Yeah, there's the speckles on my speckled Sussex. She's going to be a pretty girl too. Yes, she is. So let me just kind of like give you an update on this girl right here. I got to keep my eye on this little one right here. I'm not really sure what's going on with her. Nothing bad, I don't think. But this coop is 8 feet wide. What you're looking at here is 8 feet, and then this section here is 6 feet over toward my area. But when she's on the roost like that, I was over by the door, which is 6 feet across. I had my, was I behind my back to her? I can't remember. Anyway, she's been doing this. She will fly up and get on my shoulder. So now I don't know if that's because she likes me, or it's because she's trying to, it has something to do with pecking order. I really don't know. But I'm curious to watch as time goes by what that pans out to be. So I can't, if I bend over to do some work, you know, around their water or around their feeder, I got to keep my eye open because the Barred Rock there, she does the same thing. It's kind of funny. But when they're on my back, there's nothing I can do. I can't reach around there to get a hold of them to put them back down on the floor. So They're still using the waterers that I made. And I had the other water over there, that big white one. That's actually like a wreath holder, and it's made of like cast iron, real heavy. So that turned out to be a good choice for in here. They can't really knock that over. And it separated the water bottles so that they have a little more room around the water since they're getting so big. But they're 7 weeks old, and the one thing that I've noticed about 7 weeks old is their voices. They have these voices that are kind of scary. They're big chicken voices coming out of these little bodies. They're like squawks and screams and all kinds of stuff. Boy, you should hear it. And the other thing that's happening at night, this little roost bar here is the one Rooster Daddy made. It's just a little one that was in the brooder. But we had to add some length to it last night. We made it 6 inches longer because they're still sleeping on that. They don't want to sleep. Although, look at them. They like this roost bar, but they don't want to sleep up there at night. What they want is they want to be inside their brooder when they go to sleep. So during the day, I take their puppy playpen out of here, and I take it and put it in my other little shed so they have more room in here. But then at night, about 9 o'clock when they want to go to bed, they start getting whiny when they're tired, just like kids. It's the funniest thing. They start getting loud and they cry. And I know it's time to go get the brooder. And I set it up. I just can pop it right over top of this little roost bar. And I have the little net top on it. And I just load them all into that little playpen. And they just hop right up on that roost bar. And, well, of course, they go through their nightly tussle of who's going to sleep where. But eventually, they just settle down and go to sleep. So, I don't know why they still want to be in there. Maybe they're still not used to this. Maybe they're still a little nervous about all this. But it's just kind of interesting. So, up here next to the wall, we've got Beulah the Barnevelder. I'm going to try to zoom in on them. They are such pretty girls. Here's Beulah the Barnevelder, Esther the Easter Egger, and Genevieve Isabella, the Blue Americana. And over here at the waterer, we have Sadie the Speckled Sussex on my right, on the right here. And on the left is Agnes the Australorp. Actually, this week, one thing I noticed about her too in week 7 is I was carrying her outside to put her into this coop, and we were in the sun, and I actually thought I could see that green sheen on her feathers, which I know that they are noted for that green sheen, and in the sunlight I thought I saw it. It looked so pretty, kind of emeraldy, iridescent green. And then here, picking around at my shoestrings, we have Opal. Ow, 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 she's getting skin. Opal the Orpington. Ouch, girl. And Bertha the Barred Rock. And Bertha's another one I got to keep my eye on here because both she, oh, ow, ow, girl. She and the Blue Americana like to jump up on me when they get half of a chance. I have one, I was standing up, and one actually flew up and landed right on the top of my head. They like to land on my shoulders, or if I'm bent over doing work, they like to get on my back. So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7 are down here around my feet. But anyway, I just wanted to give you an update on week 7. Hopefully week 8 will be outside. And you know, one other thing that I really like at night when I come in here during the brooder, my husband and I, we sneak back out here after we think they're probably finally through with their tussling and they're asleep. I open that door and I hear these little trill sounds that they make when they're sleeping. It is so cute. It's such a pretty little sound. I would attempt to replicate the sound, but I can't get anywhere near it. I've tried, trust me. But it's such a pretty little comforting sleeping sound that they make. If you have chickens, you know what I'm talking about. But I love that sound. I never thought I would enjoy chicken chickens like I do, but boy, I sure do. Every one of them is just special and pretty. All right, well, I just wanted to, again, just give you an update. It's amazing to me to see how they grow and the changes that happen, and I like to document it so that I'll have it. There they are. They're about settling down for a nap. All right, everybody. And I think with that, I'm going to give you a view of what they see when they look outside their little door. You can see the woods back there and the green grass. And sometimes the neighbors' chickens amble by and they see them. But that's their view out the little clean outdoor. Lucky chickens. They don't realize how good they've got it, do they? All right, everybody. Have a good day, and we'll see you week 8.